Hey everyone, Scott Player, Pop Cult Fan here. It is now October, which means it is horror season for this month, and you can definitely expect me to talk about more horror films coming up within the next several weeks. So look forward to all of that. And also, I have my sister's wedding at the end of this month, and it's gonna be Halloween themed. Her wedding is on October 31st, so it's gonna be Halloween themed. I'm super excited for it. I still technically have not figured out what I want to be for Halloween this year at my sister's wedding. I still haven't figured it out, but definitely really excited for my sister's wedding. I'm gonna be a brother-in-law. So yeah, what I want to do for this video is talk about an upcoming horror film that comes out this upcoming January. So technically next year it's coming out January 9th, 2026, and it's called Primate. Which it had a premiere at Fantastic Fest about a month ago in September, and I want to talk about this movie. I'm surprised there haven't been any trailers released yet for this upcoming horror film, but I was reading the premise of it basically being about a killer chimpanzee, which I think this killer ape basically, I think, gets rabies or something like that, and then goes on a killing spree, and it's like old school like slasher horror, I think, in which you're following a group of people that are getting, hunted down by a killer chimpanzee. And the more I heard about it, the more I got intrigued by the premise, and I was also looking at reviews of it from Fantastic Fest saying that it is very much like practical effects, like gore of, like a slasher film. So I'm excited for it, and I don't really know the cast and crew really of this upcoming film. Johannes, hopefully I pronounced this name correctly. Hopefully you don't botch it. Johannes Roberts, I think that's the director of this upcoming film, and I haven't seen any footage yet. Still haven't really seen trailers yet, but I'm really curious about this upcoming film, and just based on the fact alone that it's going to be like practical effects, like even from what I've heard that the ape itself will be like makeup practical effects similar to the original Planet of the Apes films, and that also kind of excites me because as someone who's a massive Planet of the Apes fan who also loves slasher films, this is kind of like the best of both in a way, where it's a movie about an ape, but it's also like a sort of like a horror slasher. So I'm really curious about it, and also, I think with the kind of premise that this has, like, I'm curious if we can eventually maybe get something like this within the Planet of the Apes franchise at some point. Who knows? But I will definitely take this as something that will kind of give me a little bit of what I've been of an ape film, not necessarily a Planet of the Apes film, but similar to other movies like, say, like Rampage or movies that feature apes. It'll whet my appetite a little bit until we get the Kingdom sequel. And yeah, I'm really curious about this film and really excited for it. I'll definitely feel even more hyped for this once we do get a trailer. And when we do, I will definitely do a trailer reaction for it. And also, one last thing before I end this off, Scream 7, that's supposed to come out in February next year. I'm assuming there's going to be a trailer release at some point, maybe even this month, for Scream 7, and when we do, I will do a trailer reaction for that as well. Curious how Scream 7 will turn out, especially with what has been going on with the previous installments and the actors from the previous installments. That's a whole nother topic for another time, but yeah, and also, of course, there's a lot of Scream kind of energy going on with the Five Nights at Freddy's movies, especially with Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich being in the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and I'm excited for that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this upcoming Primate horror film. It really does feel like a kind of movie that feels like the best of being a slasher film in a way, while at the same time kind of being an ape-centric film. And even though it's not Planet of the Apes, but I'm excited for it nonetheless. So that should do it for this video. And also, I got a haircut. Feels a lot better. I feel lightheaded now. So that should do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Halloween month. Peace.